know that you can now have Copilot in Outlook. I shoot a video about it. Here you have Copilot in Outlook for the web, Outlook, the new Outlook too. But did you know that you can now surface in this window, in this pane, any documents in your tenant? So it's not just focused on the email. Here you're focused on the email, but here you can have access to anything just like in Copilot Chat. So let me show you an example here. So I'm going to ask a question. Can you list in a table 5 Word or PowerPoint files talking about Copilot for Microsoft 365 with a name, a one-sentence description, and the contributors. And so it's going to look everywhere in my tenant. If you have access to those documents, it will give it to me. But I just want to show you a few things about it. So you can see that I have the contributors, I have the names of the files. There's one awkward thing. There's a loop component here, which is not a Word and PowerPoint document. So I don't know if you understood correctly my prompt. But other than that, there's docx, pptx. So you understand it's Word and PowerPoint. I'm not sure why it brings Copilot. So as you can see, it lists all the documents that are in my tenant. I don't know why here there's not a reference, but I can retry this to see if the links are coming, because usually you have reference, and again, it's not dry yet. It doesn't come always with the references. It's not very clear in what circumstances it's going to give the reference, because usually it should. So let's try again. So if I want to reset a new topic, a new discussion, I can go there and re-click, and it's like creating a new prompt from scratch. So I'm just going to type the same prompt, a Word PowerPoint. Maybe I'm going to say files, no loop files. See what if it changed something. So again, prompting, the art of prompting is trying, failing, and trying again until you find the right prompt. There's definitely a learning curve, and sometimes you don't understand why. Here you see I have a reference now. I can see the reference. Why before in the exact same prompt, except for the loop thing, I didn't have it. I don't know. Now I don't have the loop component. Apparently, I just have documents, so it works fine. And those documents are really in my tenant. And so now I see them. So just, don't be afraid to try and retry, because sometimes it comes with references, sometimes it doesn't. So retry your prompt. Just to clean your prompt, just re-click here, and you can iterate. You can say, for example, let's try add a column with the date of the update of these documents. Let's see if it works. But it should work, because it's really like Copilot Chat. You can have a conversation until you click on this icon here that will clear all the discussion. So hopefully it will come with the same documents. We'll see. And you can see it telling you it's looking for documents in your tenants. So, for example, you're reading an email. What is a use case? You're reading an email and you think, oh, we're talking about OCM here, but where are those documents that we are maybe mentioning, or if there's anything I want to look at without leaving my email, which I know that a lot of people don't are still stuck in their email. So that might be something people want to do. And so you have now Copilot, and the grounding is we call the grounding, is a way to surface the environment is not just the emails, but everything in your tenant where you have access. Obviously, you need to have access. And here you see it was able to add a column with the last update. Obviously, you cannot see it well because it's not well formed. It's well formed, but there's not a lot of size. What is missing here, I cannot extend this window or make it bigger or larger. So that's a little bit, one of the limitations. It's not very, if I want to have a table, I cannot really read the table well, but you can copy the table and put it somewhere if you want to have a better reading. There's still some improvement, obviously, but just wanted to share with you that Copilot in Outlook can now surface outside of Outlook. And that is a big advantage for people who are living in Outlook. Hope this was insightful.